Aiden, wait. Aiden had just reached the door to Ava's bedroom when she suddenly called out his name. What is it, Ava? She giggled. You forgot your clothes. Aiden looked down and realized that he was still wearing nothing but a towel wrapped around his waist. He felt heat rising to his cheeks. Oh, right. Ava's eyes stayed fixed on him as he walked to the bathroom to get dressed. Why is she staring at me like that? Is it curiosity? Or something more? He wondered. The clothes he had been wearing were too dirty to put back on, so he slipped on his boxers and threw the rest of the clothes in the hamper. When he came out of the bathroom, Ava was already in bed, under the blankets. Well, I guess this is good night. Thanks again for taking care of me tonight. He started toward the door when he heard Ava call out again. You can stay here tonight, if you want. Aiden couldn't believe his ears. You want me to stay? Ava blushed. Yes, but only because I'm worried about you. That head injury could be serious. But you have to promise to stay on your side of the bed. If you try anything, I'll kick you out. Aiden smirked. It's a deal. As he climbed into Ava's bed, he could feel his pulse racing. We haven't slept in the same bed since the night we met. Let's hope we both remember it this time, he teased. Ava rolled over onto her side. Good night, Mr. Callahan, she teased back. Good night, Mrs. Callahan. Even though Aiden was excited to finally be sharing a bed with Ava, he was exhausted from the fight with Derek's goons, and he quickly drifted off to sleep. When Aiden woke up the next morning, he found himself staring into Ava's eyes. Am I still dreaming? He wondered. He pinched himself to make sure. Good morning, he whispered. Ava's soft lips curled into a sleepy smile. Good morning, Aiden. As Aiden tried to sit up, he felt sharp pain shoot through his whole body, from his head all the way down to his toes. Ava's eyebrows shot up in alarm. What's wrong? Ugh, I feel like my skull got run over by a freight train, but other than that, I'm fine. Aiden's voice was dripping with sarcasm. Ava's eyes darted toward the bathroom. There's some ibuprofen in the medicine cabinet. That's a great idea. Aiden pulled himself to his feet with some difficulty and made his way to the bathroom. As he opened the medicine cabinet, he caught his reflection in the mirror and noticed the bandage on his head. He peeled it back carefully and saw that the wound had already closed. Ava did a great job patching me up, he thought. She must care about me more than she lets on. She wouldn't have cleaned my wounds and invited me to sleep in her bed if she didn't. Come to think of it, I haven't really told her how I feel either. Maybe it's time for that to change. He walked out of the bathroom ready to sweep Ava off her feet, but the room was empty. Ava was already gone. When Aiden arrived downstairs in the dining room, the Stone family was in the midst of a heated discussion. Sandra glared at Shane. But why would Powerhouse cancel their contract with us like that at the last minute? I thought everything was already taken care of. Robert shook his head. How could you allow this to happen? Harvey slammed his fist down on the table. Enough of this useless bickering. The Tiger himself canceled our deal. Aiden chuckled to himself. This should be fun to watch. He slid unnoticed into his usual seat and began helping himself to some eggs and bacon. Sandra's face went completely pale. I don't understand. Why would the Tiger cancel the deal? Didn't we give him everything he asked for? Harvey nodded. Yes, and apparently we gave him something he didn't ask for, too. He says he won't work with Shane Stone, under any circumstances. Shane gulped. Me? What did I ever do to him? Harvey threw down his napkin as he got up from the table. It doesn't matter. Whatever it is, once the tiger makes up his mind, then neither you nor anyone else can do anything about it. Aiden couldn't help but grin as he glanced over at Shane, who looked like someone had just slapped him in the face. Shane noticed Aiden staring at him and growled, "What are you so happy about?" "Just enjoying the food," Aiden said nonchalantly. "Have you tried the French toast this morning?" Shane scowled at Aiden, then got up and walked away from the table. "What's wrong?" Aiden asked Ava once everyone else had left the dining room. She wasn't eating, just pushing the food around on her plate. "This was supposed to be my chance to get back into the family business and prove to my grandfather that I should be CEO of StoneCo." Aiden smirked. "Maybe it still is." Ava looked up and glared at him, a mix of anger and sadness in her eyes. "How can you be so naive about these things? If the tiger doesn't want to do the deal, then what can I do about it? I can put in a good word for you. I told you, I know the tiger. If I could get you a meeting with him, you could prove to everyone once and for all that you should be the one running StoneCo, not Shane." Ava was silent for a moment. Aiden waited calmly, expecting her eyes to fill with gratitude. But instead, they suddenly went dark with rage. "Stop pretending you know the tiger. It's pathetic." She got up from the table and stormed out of the room. "Ava, wait!" Aiden called out, but she was already long gone. Before Aiden could decide whether or not to chase her, his cell phone rang. When he saw Cyrus's name flash across the screen, he stepped outside to take it. "The Stones overhearing my call with Cyrus is the last thing I need right now." "Hello, Cyrus," Aiden answered. "Good morning, Tiger. How are you feeling?" Aiden chuckled. "I've been better, but I took about half a bottle of ibuprofen, and that took the edge off." "Promise me you'll take it easy today, and be careful. If Dominic was involved in the attack, he might strike again while you're weak," Cyrus warned. "Don't worry, Cyrus. Dominic wasn't involved this time." Cyrus was taken aback. "No? Then who was it?" "It's a personal matter. Nothing I can't handle. I'll deal with it myself," Aiden stated firmly. "Understood. Let me know if you need anything." "Will do, Cyrus." Aiden hung up the call. When he looked up, he noticed Charlotte walking toward the Stone mansion in a short skirt, looking very beautiful. "Charlotte? What are you doing here so early? Are you looking for Ava?" She giggled. "No, silly. I'm here to see you. You said you would go to the gym with me today, remember?" "Did I say that?" "I vaguely remember talking about the gym, but did we agree to go today?" Charlotte nodded. "Why else would I be here?" She bit her lip and pouted. "Did you forget about me?" Aiden rubbed the tender spot on his head where the bandage had been. "My head injury must be worse than I thought." "Sorry, I had a long day yesterday and it must have slipped my mind. Let me just grab some gym clothes and then we can go." Charlotte's face brightened up again. She clapped her hands together. "Okay. Yay!" "Did you tell your best friend that you're taking her husband on loan today?" Aiden joked as he drove Charlotte to the gym. "Yes, of course. She said she was glad to get rid of you. And if I want to keep you, then let her know." Charlotte giggled. Charlotte finds that amusing, but I don't, Aiden thought, gripping the wheel tightly. I thought Ava and I were finally getting somewhere, but I guess I was wrong. "You know that Ava doesn't love you, right?" Charlotte asked, as if reading his mind. "She says the more you stay away from her, the happier she is." "She really said that?" A pained expression fell over Aiden's face. "Of course. Why would I lie to you? We're friends, aren't we?" The way Charlotte emphasized the word friends felt as if she was rubbing it in Aiden's face. "Don't let Ava get you down," Charlotte continued. "You were a great fake boyfriend the other day, so I bet you make a great real boyfriend too." Aiden felt heat rising to his face as he was reminded of their kiss. Normally, he wouldn't encourage Charlotte's flirting, but right now, he needed the ego boost. You really think so? She fluttered her eyelashes. I know so. As Aiden pulled into the gym, he noticed a car that looked exactly like his, minus the custom dents and scratches. That's strange, he muttered out loud. What are you looking at? Asked Charlotte. That car over there. It's the exact same make and model as mine. There can't be more than 10 of these in the world. I'm sure it's just a coincidence. Let's go in. Charlotte hopped out of the car. As she did, Aiden saw someone in the front seat of the car that looked like his. It looked like he was staring right at them. Is someone watching us? Aiden wondered. I guess we're about to find out. He jumped out of his car and stormed across the parking lot. Is someone spying on Aiden and Charlotte? What does Aiden have planned for Derek and his goons?
Wait, that's not the end. You've just had a free taste. Now get the full story on the Pocket FM app, link in description. Check out our next video and playlist, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.